Hey everybody, welcome back to Veteranbassin. Today we're going to be talking about the net rig. Going to stay close to what the weather is right now, so let's go and we'll talk about it for the beginners. So, y'all know I got to get the YouTube stuff out of the way first, so don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell, and comment on anything else you would like to see or learn from me during this time while I'm down and can't fish or hunt or do nothing for y'all. Right? Cool. So, the net rig. Very, very simple, but at the same time, very deadly bait. Now, everything that I talked about so far, it was mostly power fishing. But see, we're in the wintertime right now, so we're going to bring it down. Well, although you can still power fish, which we'll talk about that in another video, but you can actually slow down, light tackle, and finesse these fish out of the water. And that's where one of the deadliest baits come in mind, the net rig. Now, the net rig don't really look like much. It don't look like nothing at all. And while I'm talking to you, I'm getting the hook out so I can show you this. It don't look like nothing at all. As a matter of fact, the net rig is basically the mini-me of, where's that? Oh, the Senko. To be honest with you, I mean, that's what it is. So, the net rig, what is it? Some type of mushroom head. Alright. And let me get one of these out. And your worm. Now, if that doesn't look like, let me get the camera to focus in on it a little bit. Okay, there. If that doesn't look like a small, very small Senko, then I don't know what it is, because basically that's what it is. Same material, same everything. Okay. The only difference is, well, you actually could fish this Texas rig, but and some people do own a drop shot, but we'll talk about that at another time. But here we go. Net rig, you have your mushroom head, and it's got a little hook keeper. I mean, a little keeper on the back of it. You're not in focus. There. My hand is the wrong color for it, but there's a little keeper right there. You can see it, but it's blurry. So, I don't know why this bait is so, this hook is jiggly. But in any case, you run it on, you kind of, you go through, right? Just like you're starting out on a Texas rig, and you punch through and run it all the way up. That's a cool thing about Z-Man Elastic. If you don't like it, you could actually bring this back off the bait without messing up the bait. You can actually bring it back, redo it without messing up the bait. There we go. That's a whole lot better. And this is a net rig setup. Now, a quick tip: if you're going to be using Z-Man Elastic, what you want to do is put you a dab of super glue right here on the head. Pull it up. Lasts almost forever. Because the Elastic is pretty much the material. It don't like to stay on the hook like talking about it. So just put your dab of super glue on here, and you'll be good to go. Now, unlike the Texas rig, you have an exposed hook. So, you're not going to be able to fish this in places like the Texas rig. So, where can you fish this? Mostly open water situations. You know what I'm saying? Long points, ditches, pockets, humps, those kind of places, which I got to go over all of that too. Remember, this is a beginner's guide. Rod, reel, line. Unlike the things that I've talked about so far, which is more power fishing, you're going to want to downsize your line dramatically. And this is going to be one of the times that I use a braid to leader with this technique. Ooh, excuse me. So, you want, again, also, you're not going to be using a bait caster. You're going to be using spin. Matter of fact, got one tied on as we speak. Okay. This is the Guggen Squad rattling net. That's this right here. I will mostly use this, and I'm kind of glad that I got this. PTSD make you forget some things. On clear water days, like here in the winter, and the water's clear, I use the Z-Man in its more natural colors. I just grabbed this pack, but more natural colors. It's more quiet, it's more clear. The fish can see it easier. When the water's stained or it's a cloudy day, I use the rattling net. See if you can hear it. Rattling net. That helps the fish to locate this a whole lot better. But in any case, now this is 8-pound test fluorocarbon, and I have that going to a 10-pound test, 8-pound test fluorocarbon to a 10-pound test main line, and that would be my braid. 10 pound braid. You tie that on. There's a connection knot early in my videos on how to connect it. It's called the uni knot. You know what I'm saying? You can watch that, learn how to do that. So, but you have a 10-pound braid to a 8-pound fluorocarbon leader, and you tie that on. And I like to use the Palomar knot. Love it. Hasn't failed me yet. Learn it. Again, where to fish this? Points, pockets, well, pretty much anywhere, as long as you don't have any shrubs, brush. You cannot fish this in any kind of structure because of the exposed hooks. You will get hung up, and it'll be a nightmare for you. How do you fish it? You can fish this, actually, you can swim it. Surprisingly, you can. They go unglued forward. But most of the time, you're going to do a very, very methodical, slow drag. That's what you're going to be doing. Can you hop it? Yes, you can. Sometimes the bass want it that way. But 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a slow, methodical drag. The fish are lethargic this time of year, unless you're in the state of Georgia, like I am, and it was 80 degrees, outside today. Who knows, in December, 80 degrees in Georgia. Where else do you hear that? But in any case, the hook set. The hook set is not like your traditional Texas rig or jig or whatsoever. Most of your finesse techniques, you're not going to reel down and really set the hook on them. You're just going to lean and give it that little pressure. That's all you're going to do. You let the hook and the fish take care of the rest. You understand? So, with that being said, I think that is it on the net rig. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for any new content. I love you out there. I know I've been saying we, like, that's everybody else, but I love you out there. 1.